Welcome back to another episode of Tips and Tricks with Edsel and Deana.
Today we'll be going over the recommended daily maintenance. Remove white ink cartridges every day and shake them. This is only necessary for white ink. Even though we have a circulating system inside the printer, all the ink inside the cartridge still needs to be agitated and shaken around in order to obtain the best white ink results. Okay, so next let's go ahead and clean our wiper blade. Let's go ahead and open up our printer. Your wiper blade will be located to the right of your carriage here. We recommend using a lint-free wipe. If necessary, use some clean solution. Wipe all the ink from the wiper blade. You should see ink stains on your cleaning wipe once you're done.
Press the nozzle check button on your control panel and hit the print button. We recommend doing a nozzle check every day, whether or not you're planning to use your printer. A nozzle check will show you how well your print heads are firing. Even if you're not printing for the day, if your nozzle checks look like they're below 80%, we recommend doing a light printhead clean to keep the printhead nozzles open. Printing with a bad nozzle check will result in poor printing quality, or as known as banding. Here is an example of a good nozzle check. Here are examples of CMYK nozzle checks for both an MP5 and MP10. The MP10 nozzle check will look more saturated than an MP5 because of the number of print heads. And here's an example of a bad nozzle check. The gaps in the nozzle checks are either from droplets of ink that are still on the print head or because the nozzles are a little dry.
If you have a bad nozzle check, we recommend doing a printhead clean. Depending on your current nozzle check, you have 3 printhead clean options. Hit the menu button, go down to printhead clean. The first option is clean all light. This will pull a small amount of ink through your printhead to unclog it. This clean should be used a majority of the time if your nozzle check needs to be improved. Your second option is clean all heavy. This will do the same as your light clean, but it'll pull ink for a longer time. This can be used for nozzle checks that need a lot of improvement. Our last option is clean white channels. You will have 3 more options here. First option is to clean both the white ink channels. You can also clean your white ink channels individually. You'll see the option to clean white 1, which is your nozzle check closest to your black, and your white number 2 will be your last channel. Every time we do a printhead clean, the wiper blade will move forward and wipe your printheads. This sort of acts like a windshield wiper on your car. That wraps up this edition of Tips and Tricks. Stay tuned for the weekly and bi-weekly maintenance video coming soon, and don't forget to subscribe to our AnaJet YouTube channel.